John! Man, it was time. It was time to cut out, to excise that dead weight. You know, it's like when you put the chicken thigh in there and it's this big, and then when you cook it, it's down to the little bitty piece. Got rid of the bronze bull, you know, I mean, great wrestler, but Bobby Starr, I love Bobby, but, you know, Damon Windsor, you know, you did what you had to do. You got rid of the dead weight. Now it's just you and I, all the way to the top.
Dead weight. Is that what we're talking about here, Mark? Dead weight?
Mm-hmm.
I cut a lot of it loose earlier tonight, didn't I?
Do what you gotta do.
I mean, you said it. Bronze Bull didn't get his job done. Didn't take care of Jeff Wolfenbarger.
No.
Right there in the back of my mind. Bobby Starr didn't get his job done in the Impact X.
Not a champ.
One of the most historic matches of all time in IZW history. At the grandest show of the year. All he did was drop the ball, set a standard of embarrassment. And Damon Windsor, the facilitator.
What do you say? What do you say?
I say, he was your best friend, wasn't he?
Well,
I mean, I say you brought him to me.
yeah.
I mean, I say you and I worked together on a lot of the planning for Impact Inc. And I took a lot of your input, Mark. I mean, you were to be the greatest co-commissioner of all time in IZW history. To change the game, change the playing field, if you will, for Impact Inc. and Johnny Z. But I mean, Bronze Bull didn't get his job done. Brass Bull didn't get his job done. The facilitator didn't get his job done. And Mark Wilson didn't get his job done. You see, I don't see how I ever ended up not being the IZW champion, Mark. I don't see how I ended up in a TLC at Coronation vying for a championship that should have already been mine. I mean, I had the greatest co-commissioner in the history of IZW, the man that would make everything right, that brought the facilitator into Impact Inc. to make sure I didn't end up in that very position. The Savior needs followers that get the job done, that follow up on their promises, Mark Wilson. They don't need people that don't get the job done. They don't need hypocrites and liars and frauds. Consider yourself forsaken.